On this self-titled episode of He Said, She Heard, we relive some of the greatest moments of the show over the past few years, but we do it within a brand new skit called He Said, She Heard.
Let's do it. Like, okay.
Listen to the Fox's podcast. Oh, yeah.
You're so funny.
This is He Said, She Heard, self-titled episode, starring Kayleigh, Katabelle, Mike Fox, Mattia Signaroldi, Ron Speakman, Arianna Corona, Cuzzin Paul, Kelly Petering, Abraham Johnson, Wonky Tonk, John Fox, Flobo Boyce, and Madelin Arnaud. Music by Mattia Signaroldi.
You got it wrong. He said she heard about what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
He said she heard about what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
About what's going on.
Hey, Foxer.
If you're listening via Podbean or Good Pods or Apple Podcasts and you become a subscriber or follower, however they have it set up, guess what? You win free merch. Just screenshot you doing that click saying, yep, I'm a subscriber, and then send it to me. Click send it to me in the show description below. That's it. And I'll send you a free magnet or sticker of your choice from our merch store at TeePublic. All right, let's get to the skit. On a dreary Sunday afternoon somewhere in the continent of North America, grandparents Harold and Agnes pay a visit to their daughter, Julianne, and her family.
Here they come. Violet! Violet!
Welcome to the new He Said, She Heard. Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Fox, and we got a great show for you today.
What? Violet, would you please help Grandma Agnes and Grandpa Harold? Daddy would help, but he's cooking Jewish fusion food. Like, okay. I know Grandma's got some delicious babka and sour meatballs in the back of the car. Whatever.
Oh, Harold, here comes Violet. And look, she's got violet hair now. How cute.
Oh, hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
If it isn't my baby doll, Violet, I remember you when you were in curls.
Just like Cindy from the Brady Bunch.
Come here, darling. What's your shirt say? He said, she said.
Heard.
Heard what? Wow, you really sprouted since the last time we came here from Florida. Really filling up there.
You, need a hand with that food and stuff?
Sure, sweetheart. Wait, did you pierce the inside of your ear with...
Earbuds.
Ear what?
I think those are earphones, right, Violet?
Yeah.
But where are the wires hidden? Inside your skin? Is this a way for the government to spy on you?
No, Grandpa Harold, it's wireless. I'll show you in the house. Let me, get that door.
Look what they've done to the house, Agnes.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Papa.
Ah, you look so beautiful.
Thanks, Mum.
Hello, my beautiful daughter, Julianne. Come here.
Oh, Papa. So glad you could make it.
Something smells awful. Ooh, awfully good.
Pay no attention to her and her puns, but pay attention to these puns she baked at our hotel's kitchen.
Wait, all these side dishes and desserts were homemade?
Of course, the kitchen staff were all New Yorkers, and she sang a beautiful rendition of You'll Never Walk Alone, and they were impressed. Then they said, okay, you can use our kitchen.
Really?
Nah, she slipped them a few greens, but not the now legal type of greens that they have in New Jersey. Unless, of course, she has a secret stash somewhere in her purse of those types of greens.
Harold, stop. My God, divulge so many details.
Hi, Harold and Agnes. So nice to see you.
That's my favorite son-in-law. How are you, George?
George, what you're making in there sure smells good. Smoked salmon quesadillas, yeah?
With Katabelle for dipping. You are going to love it. I try to separate...
Oh, no, don't worry. We don't care. Right, Agnes? What's the big deal if it's mixed? You make it to your liking, and we will like it. Right, Agnes?
Of course. We always want to try new things, like listening to whatever Violet's listening to.
She is listening to a podcast. Let me get back to the kitchen. I'm so glad you made it, Agnes and Harold.
We are too.
Great to see you, George. So, what's this podcast thing?
Podcasts are like talk shows in the pocket. It's like listening to a show on your own time.
Oh, what, do they have Milton Berle on there?
Possibly. It's a modern platform where people can create shows from their home. Most podcasts have an interview format, which the one she likes does, but it also offers more.
Is it like the Carol Burnett show?
Maybe. I've only listened to a few, or watched a few, since they have video episodes too.
No, you're confusing me. That's it. Let's see it.
Violet, would you please share the podcast with us? Like, okay.
He said she's...
Heard. This one features an interview with comedian and award-winning podcaster Flobo Boyce, plus a hilarious skit about California's dumbest laws.
Please welcome Flobo Voice. How are you, Flobo?
I was going to say, speaking of dumb, we have a guest here today. I was like, yeah, that's also valid. I'm sure I'm not the first person to say this, but man, I love your voice. I am transported to LA Confidential. It is amazing. So much resonance.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite bit that you've always done that you've noticed it always gets a surefire laugh?
My first bit that killed, and as a comic, you'll never forget it because the first time you're like, oh man, I could repeat this from town to town, was what if like British soccer commentators were like following me around, you know what I mean? So like I would go like, Flobito was going to give his friend a high five, but he wanted a fist bump instead. It was a calamity. Like it was just so funny to be like how bad it was. And someone was sitting in the booth going like, what an awkward person Flobo is.
In California, there's many dumb laws. A squatter can't be removed too fast.
What? We're like squatters.
Men can't kiss if he has a mustache. California's dumbest laws.
It's security! We gotta get out of here!
Honey, let's go.
Ma'am, you also need to pay for your vegetables.
Not according to Proposition 47.
Our food theft is under $950, so we're good to go!
Okay, have a nice day.
Pretty clever. What's this one about? A little bit bigger now? Oh, boy.
And for all this time, I thought you were getting your John Thomas enlarged.
No, your husband wanted to surprise you with this big cake. He said you like a lot of frosting, so we put up a lot of frosting to make it a little bit bigger now.
Thank you.
You don't think I would need it enlarged, do you, honey?
No.
You had to think about it. Or maybe I should then. I would advise against it, George, considering you just recovered from major heart surgery.
I was kidding.
Yeah, sure you were, Rebecca.
Rebecca went to the hospital to pick up her husband Georgie. Rebecca went to the hospital.
Clever comedy. And I really dig this swing style song by Mattia.
I agree, Agnes. Mattia's Signaroldi is so good. Oh, let's check out this episode. Woodstock?
Look, here comes Bob.
Stan, this couple doesn't do that stuff. They're very boring. They won't even make love with other people.
What? Why are you here then? This is like Woodstock.
We just dig that music.
That's right.
Hey, Woodstock. You guys having a good time?
Speaking of which, Amelia, I hear GrooveTube is hitting the stage right now.
Oh, I love GrooveTube.
Go ahead and get down to GrooveTube. I'll stay here.
What? No, I ain't leaving you alone with this freak.
I'll keep an eye on her for you.
Hey, well, I don't know about that. You see, I need to protect her.
Stan won't even try to kiss her. His lips have touched the end of bongs more often than a lady's succulent lips. He's too timid to try anything.
Hey, Bob, what do you mean by that?
Get grooving. I'll be fine. Besides, my dad was in the Marines, and he taught me self-defense moves.
Stan, you lay one finger on her hand.
What are you so angry for?
Just go already.
That's more wife your purple haze. You give me let's ride. You make me feel this alright. I'm going on, let's ride. Way up to the sky on that let's ride.
Oh, that's very good, very psychedelic. Are there any other episodes that take us back to the 60s, Violet? Oh, the Peach Vendor Boys. Let's listen to that one.
Well, I guess Darren turned out to be a decent guy.
See, but all that showing off didn't impress me. The logo.
Oh, me neither. Well, maybe a little.
Oh. This sounds all too familiar, Jerry.
Adriana and I were talking this afternoon, and what's great about you and Brando is you both are comfortable being who you are, and those other Portuguese women like us look for in men.
Good to know. Good to know.
You being you.
Whoa. You being you, me being me, no one like you. Yes, there's plenty of me.
I don't know about that, there's no one like you.
Beach Vendor Boys brings back memories, and that Katabelle girl's just so funny.
I love the nostalgia, old school aspect of the show.
Elvis in Australia.
I see you got vino there too.
This is Nebbiolo. It's very delicioso.
You got paper cups in the basket, love?
Yes.
Well, that's good. Otherwise, I was going to have to purchase some wine glasses from this gentleman here. Here's $100. Keep the change.
Wait, what's this?
Elvis, tipping isn't customary here as hospitality workers get paid decently.
Consider it a gift then for exceptional service.
Thank you. Wait. But you are Elvis Presley.
I guess you could tell under this Aussie hat I'm wearing.
Not just the hat. You gave me $100. It's a pleasure to meet the king of rock and roll.
Oh, very good stuff. I see this one has an interview with Wonky Tonk. I guess she gets interviewed and she's in the skit. Play that one, Violet.
Like, okay.
All right, if this episode were a sandwich and it had its own special kind of spread, it would be my next guest, who spreads her love all over this episode by not only sitting here with me virtually, but also acting and singing in the audio skit called Bullying Sucks. Your mind will go for a wild ride if it hasn't already gone for one. You haven't already heard the music of this guest sitting right here with me. She is Wonky Tonk. Hi, Wonky. How are you?
I am thrilled. How are you?
I am equally thrilled. The feeling is 110% mutual.
Yes.
As I was preparing for today's interview, I was rocking out to some of your latest songs, and I just, my mind went on a wild ride. And that's what music is all about. And that's something that's such lacking in modern music, but your music just takes us for a ride. It gives us a little bit of the old school, but it's reminding us where we are at the same time.
I love you.
I love you too.
It's so good. It's so good. People either see me and they're like, this is a country songwriter and she's so sad and belongs in this place. And it's like, I love to do all the things, and I'm always asking people to play with me and they're just like, I don't really understand. So to have someone else be like, you want to try this? You want to try this? Like, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Of course I do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here's our latest single. They are throwing bottles at us.
Get off the stage.
That's it, Melissa. Let's hit the stage.
Stop, everyone.
You best move out of the way, ladies. We would never.
Of course you wouldn't. That's why we're here. Bullying sucks, right, Jenny?
Say it again, girlfriend.
If those electronic instruments create backup music for Jenny and I to sing along with, you might just make it out of here alive.
Now that's more like it.
And be kind to everyone you meet.
Hate is overrated, runs out like cheap fuel. Love makes your tractor run faster than a mule. That may not make sense, but neither does hate. Bullying sucks. Who cares where your truck was made?
Hey.
So be kind to everyone you meet.
That wasn't nice, Melissa.
Be true to the company you keep.
And be kind to everyone.
That was in there. That's right.
Kayleigh Allen is so good with those voices. Sometimes when people fall in love, they don't always think straight. You dropped it in the soup, man. Oh, you're so funny. Hank is so mean. Wow, he's sealing it. Victor is handsome, and I'm very lucky to have him as a husband.
I agree. She is so funny. Everybody's funny on here. I love those episodes with that Kirk guy that Ron plays.
There's no more toilet paper! Oh my god! It was so good! Nom, 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 nom. Thank you for the welcome lunchbox. Why does everybody call me Baby Huey? But it had my name on it. I got laid last night. I'm sorry, bud. Let's shake on it. Once with him, I said I was sorry. Let me get back to work. I said I was sorry. Is she mean? I had a really mean boss back home with purple hair. She had a big ass. She always used to come in with midriff shirts. She was like a lesbian. Oh my God. What's the problem then? She's smoking hot. Perfect. But I just did. I got laid last night. Can I have seconds? Not my type. Hey, Boxer, where are triple stacks at?
Oh, they've got a sports episode, Agnes, called Armor Winkle. Let's play that one.
He may not have the stamina and endurance of his other teammates, but that face is so...
What? You fancy Armor Winkle?
No, I fancy you, but I...
Right, the coach benched him. Finally! Maybe we can catch up now. By the way, Jennifer, I am so sorry, honey. I just really get into the game.
I understand. You're a typical guy. I'm going to get a hot dog and a beer. Want anything?
Just a beer. Hey, you want me to come with?
I can manage.
Here's my credit card, Jenny.
Thanks. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Let's go! 15 minutes later. Where the hell is Jenny? She's been gone 15 minutes already. Don't tell me there's a long line at the concession stands while the game is going on. Let me just call her.
Let's see, who's calling me? It's Nick. You need to call it, Nick.
Can I help you?
2 beers and a hot dog.
That'll be $89.99. Here you go.
Thank you.
Come on, Jenny, pick up. Damn. That's it, I'm calling her back.
Excuse me, I'm with the press. May I?
Go ahead.
Mr. Winkle?
Good one, Jenny. That's very funny. Hey, do you need help carrying the...
Yes.
Who's that? Are you talking to Armor Winkle? Let me just look through my binoculars. What? There she is by the benches, talking to that man she was calling Wonky earlier. I can't trust this woman. Oh, good one, Jenny. You got so nervous around him that you just spilled some beer on his uniform. Right over the 69.
Uniform isn't much use to me now, as they may sack me soon.
And hopefully that happens soon, Winkle.
No. Let me introduce myself. I'm Jennifer Coulterfront. I lied to security and told them I was the press so I could chat with you.
What do you want from me? I'm a terrible player.
You think so?
Well, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. I don't know much about the game, but my husband pointed your flaws out to me.
See what I mean?
I'm sure you have other talents. You have a look about you.
That's it, Jenny. I'm going on the field to get to you.
Dinner is served. Oh, wait, I love this one. Could we play an episode while we hit?
Okay, Dad, I wasn't expecting this, but this is fun sharing this with everyone.
This show has an episode for everyone.
But the truth is, you'll have to ask the Colonel over there.
Colonel? Colonel who?
Colonel motherfucking Sanders.
I love this fish.
Excuse me, Adriana.
What? I said I love this fish.
I call you my best friend, and you, out of nowhere, call me that name.
You put your money on Swingy?
Oh my God, Mum. Daddy's sticking up the toilet again.
She heard a silly noise. I know what's going on. He said that's not what happened.
Nope.
Girl, you got it wrong.
But she's on the phone.
He said she heard about what's going on.
Oh yeah.
He said she heard about what's going on. But what's going on?
So if the girl dog's name is David, then what's the boy dog's name?
Balls.
What's that from? Is that the Bare Necessities from Jungle Book?
It's not the Bare Necessities, dumbass.
Tell the girls around the world.
Let's hear from you.
What's going on?
Are you alright?
And all the boys make some noise. What's going on?
Oh, yeah!
He said she heard about what's going on.
Oh, yeah!
He said she heard about what's going on.
The Fox's Podcast!
What planet are you from?
Stick around and you'll find out. You're under arrest. But before I book you, let's get some donuts.
Donuts? Awesome!
Hey, boy, look at them go, guys.
Oh, Mike, I think you've got the wrong end of the stick.
What sort of stick are you referring to?
It's a song talking about farts.
You guys realize you just ruined a perfect moment?
Thank you, but just before I stink up your toilet.
No worries. I'll sit in the car while you drop anchor.
That's it. I'm lighting up.
But what's going on?
Oh, we're gonna go have a cup of tea.
Oh, that's really good. I love that.
Oh, thank you.
Food was great. Podcast binging was fun too.
Nap time, but when we wake up...
Man, that Mattia Signaroldi sure is talented.
But we both speak the language of love. Do-pa-pa, see we have another dad. Do-pa-pa, see we have another dad. Sally took Sue, the woman's book club tonight.
You call it soccer, but we call it football.
Soccer. Soccer.
Yeah!
We are all the same, but different. We are all the same. But how can we sleep when our sheets are on fire?
Suddenly, you decide.
You wanna be a pop star? Groovy feeling got me flowing to the ceiling.
What's your anger? We'll be out of here.
You three clowns want to rob Spoon Drive National Bank, right?
The passive aggressive bank robbers.
Like I said, yes, it's nothing personal.
Too much talking, little action.
No one is walking out of here with free money.
But that gave Rom some satisfaction. The passive aggressive bank robbers.
This might not be a good idea.
Of course it is, Mike. Look at these pandas.
Ron, I need to tell you something.
This was He Said She Heard, the self-titled episode. Starring Kayleigh Allen, Katabelle, Mike Fox, Mattia Signaroldi, Ron Speakman, Arianna Corona, Cuzzin Paul, Kelly Petering, John Fox, Flobo Boyce, Wonky Tonk, Abraham Johnson, Amy Sinha, Charlie and Nina, and Madelin Arnaud. Music by Mattia Signaroldi.
What's going on, Mike Fox? This is your boy, Cousin Paul Freisen. Taking a sip of my Hennessy, and I'm getting ready to get it popping. So all I know is, for the next 2 minutes, I'm Colonel Motherfucking Sanders. Let's get it, bitch. Colonel Motherfucking Sanders, bitch. What you doing trying to get with my boo?
Hey, it's Flobo Boyce. This is for, he said she heard. That's, I will always stumble on those words.
And you've been waking up with Kelly McDelly on W Butt. I'll drink to that. Insert burp here, because I can't right now.
You're burping in my face again, huh? It's not part of the game. Ow, that's my finger. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Don't smoke. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. You can come to my house. Awesome. Yeah, come on over. I got lots of triple stacks.
Follow us on Instagram
I can't find you.
at He Said She Heard.